Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
My name is Zach. I am 28 years old and I live in Brookhaven. My dad told me this story when I was young. This story is about Jace Schneider that took place 68 years ago. This is the 9th episode of Brookhaven. Here's what happened in the story. In 1955, Jace Schneider was moving into Brookhaven. At the time, he was 24. In Brookhaven, he met a lot of kind people, and he was lucky he got to meet Mr. Brookhaven and Mrs. Brookhaven. He met this girl named Bella, who was very pretty. They were girlfriend and boyfriend on the same year, and then the next year they married. But things started to change after they got married. In 1957, Jace was on his way to work when he saw a guy in brown jacket. He looked at him blankly. Jace was getting to be scared, but he quickly shook it off and just went to work in his car. In the evening, when he got home, the man was right next by his door. He was knocking, but no one answered, because Bella wasn't home. He walked up to the man and said, "Hello, sir. What can I do for you?" The man turned to him and didn't say anything. Now Jace was getting to feel pretty scared. "If you don't need anything, then please leave, sir," he asked. The man did as he was told. Jace got out of the way and he walked home. But before he left, he stopped and then turned back to him and gave him one last cold stare. Then turned back and then walked home. Jace was having this weird feeling. But then Bella got home on her own car. He told Bella what happened, and Bella didn't believe him. So she was making love with him. They went to sleep and Jace forgotten about it the next day. But the next day was a tragic. The same guy was at his office. He ran to him with a knife and then he stabbed him many times until his large intestine came out. Jace Schneider had died. The police arrived and Bella came to see him. Jace was laying on the floor dead, with blood all surrounding him on the floor. Bella was devastated. A year later, in 1958, she committed suicide by falling off a building so that she could see Jace again. Now, people have been telling people that they've been seeing them wandering around Brookhaven and then vanishing into thin air. When I was 18, we moved into that same house with my dad and mom. At the time, I couldn't go to college because I didn't do good in high school. One day, I was heading off to work because I got hired. You know me, I couldn't go to college, so I had a job. But then I saw Mr. Brookhaven right in front of my door. It was weird. I thought he was dead, but he turned out to be alive. I asked Mr. Brookhaven if he needed anything, and then he said, "Have you seen Jace Schneider?" Then I was confused because at the time I haven't heard of Jace Schneider at the time. I said no. And then Mr. Brookhaven was relieved. And then he said thank you. And then he walked into his car. I was confused, but then forgotten about it and just went to work. But then in the middle of the streets, I saw Jace Schneider. Well, it was someone who looked like Jace Schneider, but I didn't really know who he was at the time. He had a black jacket, and he had jeans, and some old-fashioned shoes. He even had a hat. That was what he looked like back in the day. He was even with his girlfriend, or should I say wife, Bella. Once I already got in front of them, they vanished. I was shocked by seeing that, and then I quickly ran home. Well, not really ran, I drove because I was in the car. I told them what happened, and then I just felt scared, guys. We reported this to the police. I told them what happened, and they decided to investigate. The next day, the policeman came to my house and then told me this story. I was shocked, but then felt bad for them. But I hoped they'd be resting in peace. Now, I visit Brookhaven Cemetery every day to go see their grave. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in episode 10. Goodbye, guys.